Hi guys, welcome to this video. Don't worry, I will turn the volume down just to make sure everything is good. Let's go to the notification here. We can do this, and we can put it right here. I think this is fine. And we can just click controls, audio. Okay, I think this is fine. I'm just going to bring it down from here. Yeah, I think this is fine. Okay. All right. So I'm the first one watching. I'm also going to be the first one liking. That makes sense. All right. So I'm the first one watching. I'm also going to be the first one liking. How loud is this though? Ooh, we're diving down. Very steep dive. How loud is this though? Okay. We're not stupidly loud. Alright, so I'm going to come back in now. Welcome to the stream, guys. You are welcome. So I'm just going to do this landing and do a takeoff for another long haul flight. As you can see, this is like a 16-hour count, which is good. So I'm going to go ahead, come to my graphics now, turn this off so that I get very smooth stream all through. Right, see how smooth that is. That's like a joyful sound, very joyful. So we're diving down, we're not even descending, like it's a big dive. Okay, I forgot to take passengers. I just went on my own. That's crazy, but yeah, it is what it is though. All right, so let's see, is the dive reducing? Nope, it's not. Okay, where are we doing? Are we no frequency? Wow. Okay, let's go back inside and start doing all the necessary adjustments. So I'm going to come to system, I'm going to come to interface, turn my map on. Is there like a place to turn on seatbelt sign can come on? Is there like a place to turn on flight directors? I would really love it if that can be a thing. Flight data configuration. Let me see. Do we have anything like that? Oh, I see. So it's like changing every indicator that I have down here. That's crazy. Anyways, we will just continue with this descent. We're moving too fast. Let me reduce the speed down to about 200 even. Right. Let me see what our die. Okay, yeah, our rate for our rate of descent. That's actually fine now. Our airspeed is locked at 261. I wonder why. I did 200. Alright, let's be sure we actually have the runway selected. We don't want any problem when we get here. Alright, so we're using runway 05 center. Let's quickly do that. Okay, close box and move this away. We can keep this here. Alright, so whenever the autopilot panel, the approach button is like dark, you know that you don't have what is it called? You know that you don't have approach set. Okay, so let's go ahead do auto brakes, passenger engine. Not really, we don't want. I'm sorry I'm showing up very late. It's like the only time I have today to actually do this stream, so I still want to get something out there, and then before I end the stream, just to be a little productive. Ooh, it's 3 of you here already. Nice. Please like the stream. 15 minutes flight tune. Where did you depart? Is 16 hours. It's not 16 minutes. Oh, you said flight time. Yeah, that's 16 hours. That's not 16 minutes. That's 16 hours. That's not 16 minutes. So if you look at the estimated time to destination, you will notice the seconds behind the 12 is moving fast, but on the flight time it's not moving. That will tell you that the 38 you're looking at is actually hours. Yeah, 16 hours in the 737 Max. Yes, I went from Sydney to Heka. I'm going to from Australia to Egypt. Yeah, that's what I am doing. I do long hauls all the time. And yes, I use the 737 Max. There are very few infinite flight sim. Not all planes are actually flyable. Is that like a surprise to you, or you're just telling me it's unrealistic? I know it's not realistic. I just like to do it anyways. I like to fly for longer, and I like to use the 737 Max. Please help me like the stream, bro. Please help me like the stream, please. Your support will go a long way. Please help me like the stream. Please. LH is not the problem. The problem is the plane used. I agree with you. Fair enough, right? I agree with you. I just like to use the 737 Max. Other aircraft are good, but they just have problems here and there, and it tires me out, to be honest. Like flying the A380, if I want to taxi it, it's just weird. It taxis in a weird way. And the 777, I haven't actually flown the 777 on Infinite Flight Sim. I haven't. Yeah, I like Boeings. I mean, the Max is my favorite aircraft, and for some reason, Infinite Flight Sim got it perfectly right, which I am very, very happy about, to be honest. I refuse to fly any other thing. No, I like the A380. I really like the A380. I like the A380. I like the A330s, right? I think they look really good. I also don't like the A350. I think the A350 is regarded as the best airliner now. I don't know. I think so. And that's just all thanks to the crashes that the 737 Max was doing earlier on. Alright, landing lights can come on now. We're under 10,000 feet. Should I slow down even further? We can do Uh, maybe let's do 180. Let's do 180. Yeah, we'll do 180. Let me bring this up and just see a few things. We're good. We're good. All right, so center line this and zoom out. Ooh, we're going to be getting a very, very weird turn, but that's fine. I mean, yeah, that's very fine. To be honest, that's actually fine. All right, all right. So what's your favorite aircraft? Guys, please help me like the stream. Please like the stream, guys. Like the stream. Please. Alright, is it time to start adding flaps? This is 180 here. Ooh, you like the 737 and the 777. Bro, you're literally me. Like, I prefer the 777 to the Dreamliner. I feel like the Dreamliner looks kind of like an A350 from the front, and the front of the A350 is like one of the problems I have with it. Like, why is a plane looking like that? I actually envy Infinite Flights players. I was never able to get used to tilt, and IF tilt is shit. I don't do tilt to stare. I don't do tilt to stare like at all. I don't like tilt to stare. I hate it. Right? So I'm not going to be learning tilt to stare because of some weird game. I think that would be a very beautiful video to make. Like how to use gamepad on Infinite Flight Sim. I think that would be a very, very beautiful video to make. Yeah, I think so. And I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. And that's actually a very, very easy video to make. That's a video like under, I don't know, maybe in under 6 minutes I should be done with that kind of video. Alright, I need to zoom in now. I need to zoom in. Okay, this is fine. Where are we? What else is here to do? Alright, now let's turn off the engine. I'm joking. I've never hit this button in my life before. I'm like hitting it for the first time. Wow, we can see all of this here. That's crazy. Wow, can you imagine? So you can go to information, you can go to flight plan. Wow, this is, if you give yourself a chance, or if you give Infinite Flight Sim a chance, you actually see a lot. Is there a way to turn on the flight director? I don't know, because I would really, really love to do that. The flight director is like one of my biggest turn off now in Infinite Flight Sim. Biggest turn off, to be honest. Alright, let's take our flaps down to... I tweaked my sensitivity, but it works for one plane but sucks for another. I see your point. I see your point. But with what's your control? Is it tilt to stare? I don't do tilt to stare, like at all. So if tilt to stare is what, I just use my gamepad. No tilt to stare, nothing like that. Alright, we're going to go for flaps. Alright. So what's my speed now? 150. Okay, I'm going to wait until I come into that zone. Or should I just do it now? Yeah, let me just do it now. Let me just go down to 140. Yeah, this is fine. All right, so what's left is 2500. Yeah, so I don't think there are like sensitivity adjustments with the rudders. The rudders are crazy, right? You're going to see the rudders during this landing. The rudders are always getting on my nerves. But set aside that though, Infinite Flight Sim is a good flight sim. It's like the best on mobile. I mean, whoever designed Aerofly is not ready to bank on it. So Aerofly is just empty. Is too empty actually. Aerofly is too empty. So yeah, Infinite Flight Sim is like on God mode as we speak. Sorry, I went to get my cooler. My device was overheating. So I'm back though. Yes, the rudders in RFS are very slow. Like they don't move the moment you touch it. They're like milliseconds slow. But other than that, it's actually good. It's actually very good. The rudders are very good. All right, I believe we're getting close to the. Aerofly has the best fidelity aircraft. I'd argue. Then explain Aerofly aircraft like A320 and 737 are even VATSIM ready. Just the devs are not willing to invest in multiplayer. Yeah, that's the problem. The multiplayer is the problem. Like, it's the only problem. The multiplayer is the problem. If we can get multiplayer in Aerofly, that would be the end for any mobile flight sim. Seriously, that would be the end. But not how a 737 cockpit actually looks like. This is exactly what you would see in a 737 cockpit. Ooh, we're getting close to the airport. RFS was my main flight sim for about 3 years. I really liked it. Yeah, I would say it's the same for me. So I started with Infinite Flight Sim and I hated it because I did not understand why the sensitivity is so off, right, and weird. So I hated Infinite Flight Sim. Then I found RFS. I stuck with RFS for a very long time. And then I met Aerofly. I love Aerofly because it was like MSFS straight up, but no multiplayer. And set aside the multiplayer, if you actually delete your Aerofly app, all your flying hours are gone. So there is no way to like save the account or something like that. They don't have that. They just made this, oh, come and fly, come and press buttons in the aircraft. That's like what they just did. The weather is terrible also in Aerofly. The best weather is still RFS. RFS has the best weather. Yes, I think we just intercepted with the glide slope. Yeah, glide slope is active. All right, so we will be descending right now and we'll be preparing for landing. Bro, please like the stream, please just give me one like. To be fair, Aerofly Global has added tons of new features. Yeah, they have added new features, but what are these features? Are they essential? Because I don't see why I would delete an app and the all my progress will be gone, and there is like no way to retrieve it. That's weird. That's weird for any game in 2026. It's really weird. They don't even have a save account process. That's crazy. Okay, what am I looking at? The added weight and balance. Fear can burn now. Actually, have you tried that? The fear doesn't actually work. The fear really don't work. So it just felt like it was added, but it doesn't work. At least that's how I see it. Okay, let's gear down now. Right. The gear down animation for Infinite Flight Sim is actually very good. Okay, I think I'll be getting a smooth landing today. I don't know, I'm not sure. But I don't think we'll have any wind problem. Let me see. Yeah, just 14 knots. We're fine. Just 14 knots. I hope that 14 knots won't kill us though. I never flew, but I was playing with the settings and things like things like payload affects the aircraft range in Aerofly Global. Yeah, but you should try flying. You see, it doesn't actually feel like it counts anything. It's just there. Can you still hear my voice, or is the sim louder than me now? I hope that's not the case though. All right, we're coming down to 1,000 feet here. All right. Good. 1,000 here. Autopiloting come off. Our speed is too much. That is what that means. Why am I losing airspeed? I was losing airspeed. Am I still losing airspeed? Okay, stable approach. Stable approach. Am I still losing airspeed? No. Okay, we're good. 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 So getting the center line in Infinite Flight Sim is like very difficult. 500 here, and that's because the flight director doesn't. There is no flight director here, so you just use your head and keep the aircraft level. Okay, are we level? Okay, I think this is good center line. 30 here.
20. 10.
Come on. Ooh. It's funny how weird that will always look. That was a late touchdown, but still fair. Gets a parking. That landing was soft. I almost got out of the runway, but yeah. Yeah, I agree with you. That float was too much. I want to use this exit, so I better make it. All right, let's raise our flaps and spoilers. Come to system. We'll be turning off landing lights and strobe lights now. I'm going to show the landing replay and my frame rates. Sorry, my feet per minute rather, so that you see if I actually did a good job or not. The float was too much. I don't know. Yeah, 50 feet are above threshold. That's the standard. I try to do that, but you know it's hard to measure that. It's very very hard to measure that. If I had the flight director, it's easy, right? I do it on the Infinite Fly, RFS and Aerofly all the time. It's very easy, right? But this is with the flight director. Without the flight director, you're cooked. And Infinite Flight Sim does not have flight director on the PFD. That's like my only problem here. All right, so let's also turn off this and turn on APU. Yeah, I don't like the HUD. I don't like the HUD. Honestly, yeah. The thing is, the HUD doesn't really help, and I'll tell you why. Because the aircraft kind of floats too much. It's actually realistic, to be honest, right? If you're somebody who have played MSFS X-Plane, you'll be able to tell that Infinite Flight Sim is more realistic on physics wise than any other flight sim. Well, except for Aerofly. Aerofly is really good. All right, so what's next to do here? What's next to do? I don't know. I forgot to know. So what I am looking for right now is just a gate to park, and I think we'll have one right up ahead. So I'm just going to go up ahead and get a wonderful parking, and then I'm going to be taking off again. I'm going to wait. Where should I go to? I don't know. Tell me, where do you think I should go to? This is the thing I'm talking about with the rudders. If I should hold the rudders too much, what you're going to see will probably marvel you. It will make you wonder. Yes, this is Addis. No, no, no. This is Cairo in Egypt. This is not Addis Ababa. This is Cairo in Egypt. This is Cairo. It's not Addis Ababa. Addis Ababa airport is very small. Addis Ababa airport is smaller. This is a mighty airport. All right, let's park here. Really, you don't know Cairo is a lie. How will you not know Cairo? That's like one of the biggest airports in Africa. It's not. Is it the biggest? It might actually be the biggest. I don't know. It might actually be the big. I don't even know if I got good parking here. All right, park brake set. Let's see if we actually got the. Ooh, that's nice. That's nice. Yeah, that's terrible. That's very very bad. But that's fine. I mean, I don't know the layout. Oh. Yeah, I don't do I yeah, I know the layout. So Cairo kind of looks like Doha in terms of airport layout. Kind of looks like Doha. Also looks like, is it Malaysia or something like that? Yeah, something like that. I don't know. All right, I'll turn off the engines now. Right, and turn off seatbelt sign. Turn off beacon lights. Panel lights can go off. Right. You know what? Just leave it here on auto, and that's pretty much it. All right, let me show you the replay, then I will do another takeoff from here. See, that touchdown was actually good. It wasn't the best, but it was good. This is 136 feet per minute. That's actually very good, right? But the float, you're right, the floating was crazy. I think the float was too much. The float was definitely too much. All right, let's see the terrible landing together. Let's see the terrible landing together. Yeah. Thank you so much for the likes. I noticed. Thank you so much for the likes. It goes a long way. You won't believe how much that likes helps me. It helps me so much. Hello Rico, how are you? Welcome to the stream. All right, let's quickly see that landing and just end the stream. I mean, end this flight. I'm not ending the stream. I literally just started. Okay, let's see. Are we going to be landing like this? This is not that much of a good layout. All right, let me move this to the side. Infinite flight replay mode is the best on mobile flight sim. Agreed. 100% agreed. You can't argue with that. Rico, you're good. Really? That's it? You're just good? Let's talk, man. How's your day? Why does it look like I'm sinking into the ground? We can do better. We can do better. We can do better. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. Because sometimes playing the showing the replay. Yeah, I'm doing another flight right now. I just want to get this replay out here. So sometimes the replay shows up very, very weird because you like have different tower angles and stuff like that. All right, so I'll take that off, take this on as well. Right, just so that we can see. I think the replay angle is still the same though. Whoa, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, I'll just do this. Let's just see from the outside. Or we can do the side, whatever. Right, so let's do the side. Let's see what we got. This is the thing. I didn't even know that that wind had this much impact on us. The wind is always crazy. But that's fine. That's fine. I'm doing another flight right now. Like right now. I'm doing another flight right now. Yeah, I did. I did. I did. I am yet to master crosswind landing. I really don't know how to do crosswind landing. It gets me all the time. Even sometimes when I want to take off, the moment I lift off, if the wind comes in, it just kills me very easily. All right, so let's do another takeoff from here. Where should I go? Where should I go? Sometimes the airline gives me an idea. Okay, I can just go to Auckland, right? Or I can go to Princess Juliana. If I am going to Princess Juliana, then it has to be like American airline, because I know American airline goes to Princess Juliana. So I mean United Airlines. Did I say American Airlines? Crazy me. Or should I just, yeah, I'll do American airline. I'll do American airline. All right, let's get straight into it. Uh so Rico, do you like play Infinite Flight Sim? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. United, I have seen. I don't know if American Airline goes to Princess Juliana. I just heard that they do, but I don't know if they actually go there. But I know for sure that what's the name? No, I'm not. I actually have Pro. I'm not renting the Max is more expensive than paying for Pro. Just pay for Pro. Just pay for Pro. Renting the Max is super expensive. It's crazy. So I just pay for Pro. I don't rent anything. I think renting is ridiculous. All right, let's go into the cockpit and do everything that we're supposed to do. So, yeah, I'm going to have to move this to the side like so, and let's get started. So, APU first, right? Main batteries, APU starts. Uh, let's use this because we'll need it for Wait, what was that? What did I just see? These guys are crazy. All right, so lights. We need nav lights, seatbelt sign, no smoking sign. Yes, I'm on multiplayer. Yeah, so the thing is, I lost my account, right? So this is like casual server. It's not expert server. On expert server, you have planes all the time. But on casual server, you barely have planes. All right, so let's zoom in from here. Okay, so okay, let's get our load up. Let's do this. So we have 161 passengers. That's actually fine. That's actually fine. Yeah, I lost my account. I used to have an account of over 40 landings. Actually over 100 landings, and I think about 800 flying hours, and I just lost the account. You can probably cheat. You can probably cheat your way into expert. Yeah, I did it last year. I understand what you're saying. Like, just keep landing the aircraft, right? That's how I did it actually. Just spammed landing at one airport in Kano and Lagos. Kano and Lagos. Are you Nigerian? I didn't know you're Nigerian though. All right, let's get everything away. Attach and right. Stay here and start pushback. Oh no, no. I'm going to have to delete that. I'm going to have to delete that. All right, so we can start pushback now. What happened? Choose another point. Great. You guys are stressing me. No, I didn't. How am I supposed to know? Wait, why are we not pushing back? Oh, I think the grand. What's going on here? These keywords are blocking my view, like very much. Okay, so I have to like take out all of this. Did I even add them? I actually didn't, but okay. All right, so we can turn on engine number 2 now and bring our flaps up and trim all the way to 15. Ooh, 30. That's funny enough, that's not so much. It's just something I don't like. No, I didn't. So what's your name? What is your name? 5. Right, 5 is good. All right, let's announce where are we taxiing to though? Let me see. Your name is Cove. Is that your name? Okay, we will be taxiing to 2-3 right. Is that long enough? I don't want any problem. You know what? Yeah, I think it's long enough. Yeah, excuse me. I had to like take care of myself for a second there. Okay, we're not very clear on this one. Okay, I think it's better now. Wait. Wow, so I'll still have to turn around. I changed my mind. I'm going to runway 23 center. So let's announce that. Yeah, don't worry about the flight plan. Before I have a weird strategy on flight plan. I can actually do the flight plan when I take off. That's crazy. I know, but yeah, I do that a lot. So let's go to runway. No, We better do something else. So I'll just do runway 23 center instead. Okay, and turn on engine number 2. Alright, so what's Princess Juliana again? I've forgotten. Is it TNCM or something like that? TNCM. Is that it? Yeah, I think I got that one right. Yeah, that's it. It's a 3D airport. These guys are crazy. So this is a 3D airport, but for some reason, okay, I have to be careful here because there is like a mountain close by. Let me see. Oh, okay, no problem. I'll come in from the other side. So, wow, looks like that other side is very, very inoperative. Okay, no problem. I can still do this right here and that, and then come in from this side like so. Right. Funny how Princess Juliana Airport is like I think it's like 7,000 feet long, and the 747 comes here. Like that's one of the thing with the 747. I don't think an A330 can do that flight. Maybe they can. I mean, why not, right? But maybe they can. I don't know. I just don't think they can. All right, so let's do altitude here. We're going to do 3,000. It's just above sea level. Yeah, that's fine. All right, so yeah. Oh, KLM flies their 330s there. That's crazy. This KLM are just one weird airline. Like they are not scared at all. They have flight plans to very weird places. Very weird places. All right, so we're going to do our flight controls now. Full left, full right, full up, full down. Ruders to the left, ruders to the right. Nice. Beacon lights can come on. APU can go off. Nice. To be fair, of the 7.4 can operate there. Pretty much any wide body in E can go there. What do you mean by E? No, the 747 8i is too big. That's just too big. That's like the longest airliner right now. This is with the assumption that it's actually still flying. Does any airline still operate that? I mean, as an airliner, not cargo now. So I will have to turn from here. Yeah, I'll have to turn from here, and so I can just face the other side and go. All right, we're here now. Oh, I don't know that. So A350 is on A category. Does the A350 go there? Does the A350 go to Princess Juliana? Take this turn carefully. Right, and I'm just going to go straight. The A350 should be able to operate out of there, no problem. Yeah, I actually read that as out of. That's like going with the flow. So the I think the funny thing is how the aircraft managed to take off, and I think that's the problem. It's not about if it can land there, because I don't think you have that many people going out of Princess Juliana. I don't think so. So yeah, it's easy for the 747 to actually take off from there. The 747 has like very powerful thrust, very powerful, right? So it's easier for it to take off from there. But for the A350, I don't know. I don't know what the A350 feels like. Okay, so I'm going to take this bank now. No, I'm going to take the next one. All right. Why do I feel like there is something I am not doing? You don't have checklists in this flight sim. I don't think there's anything to do here. We just stay on light and click that out. Yeah, takeoff is the key. That's where the two thrust comes in. I agree with you. That's just the thing. That's just the thing. That's just the thing. I mean, it's actually very hard for you to see the A321 here. Yeah, so the A332s are the smallest in the A330 family. So I won't be surprised if they also go to Princess Juliana. They're not that big, you know. So yeah, I'm not surprised at all. I mean that's like very easy thing to think. I am missing something. My brain keeps telling me that I am missing something. Did I do this? Yes, I did. Yeah, I actually did. Okay. So what was missing? Okay. All right. Since we're here, we can as well just do this. All right. So I can actually just take this turn and get out of here. But I don't know. This runway looks weird to me. Like really weird. So I'm just going to go all the way just to be careful. I don't know if it's just me. I actually hate to crash. I hate to crash so much. I like to have perfect flights. This landing I just did, that was very floaty. I don't like it. And the only reason I continued with the landing was I know the runway is what, 11,000 feet. It's too long, so there is no point going around. That's why I continue with the landing. If it was in RFS or MSFS and I can tell that the weather is bad, of course I'm going to go around. Because the last thing you want is to overshoot touchdown zone and continue with the landing. So I'm going to take off from here. I think it's fair to do a takeoff from here. That's every simmer. LOL. I hate to crash too. I really hate to crash. Like crashing is okay. I haven't done any intentions whatsoever. So let's do takeoff now.
Entered runway 23 center.
Okay, we'll keep moving this around. We'll keep moving it around. Departing straight out.
Cairo International traffic. November 735 Hotel Charlie is taking off runway 23 center, departing straight out.
All right. Let's get good center line here. I don't know what RAAS means. You have to tell me. I don't know what RAAS means. What does that mean? Alright, so I'll be focusing on takeoff right now. Like I said, I like perfection. So 80%. Right. 18 knots, check. Oh, that's a recent addition. It's very, very recent. V1, rotate. Whoa, the wind is still here. How am I supposed to know that? That's crazy. The wind is still here. All right, so we just turn now. Why does it feel like I'm going back down? Wow, the wind is still here and it's crazy. Okay. Right, we can let go now. Gently. All right, let me do this and just zoom out. So that we can join the flight plan now. So I'm going to be banking to the side. The computer that tells you when you are approaching and on a runway. So that's like a very recent addition. It's not there before. I think I can raise my flaps now. It's not there before. It's very, very recent. Very recent. I want to align myself perfectly with the flight plan. Then I can think of autopilot. I don't want to use the autopilot very much. So let's just align ourselves. I'm not even that high. Okay. Right. This is fair. We're like 5,000 feet now. Alright, I think I will use the autopilot now. Right, let's do 255. And let's stay here. We're not going very far, but we're going far enough. Let me see what we look like from the outside. I can do a whole flight inside the cockpit. I like to stay inside the cockpit. I don't like going outside. I can do like a whole flight in the cockpit and not go outside, not for even a second. Okay, where are we now? You just stay inside the cockpit, yeah? You don't go outside. I do that a lot. Alright, so we're above 10,000 feet. I'm going to turn off. I'm going to increase my speed now to 300 and turn off landing lights and seatbelt sign. Alright, so we're good now. Let's go all the way up. All the way up, all the way up. Let me see where we are here. Center that. Okay, well, actually very, very good. How heavy are we doing? Right, we're very heavy. I would have added more vertical speed, but I don't want to stall. Stalling is not fun. Okay, so what's next to do? Right, we haven't actually done this. I don't think there's any need to do that though, since select an airport. What? What does that mean? What does it mean to select an airport? I already selected an airport. I'm literally going all the way. Ooh, look at this guy. I think this is a 73777. I can't tell. I can't tell. It's not obvious. Okay, I've selected an airport. Why are they telling me to select an airport? I already did. It doesn't matter though. So this airport does not have ILS. So it just have like simple nav system or something like that. No ILS. So we can't actually do an approach here. That's nice. Alright, let me zoom in from here. So we're at 16,000 feet now. Okay. When last did you do a flight on Infinite Flight Sim? Also, you said you're Nigerian. From what state? You haven't flown on mobile for a long time. What does that mean? You have like MSFS or something. Hi, Nibi. I am from Lagos. Really? I'm actually in Lagos as well. How old are you? Can we talk outside YouTube? You got a question? Okay, ask. If I can't answer, Kov will answer. He seems to know a lot or a thing or two about aircrafts. I haven't flown on mobile sim in a while. Primarily, you use Explain 12. That's expensive. That's very expensive. Why? Is it better than MSFS? I used to have MSFS. Oh, you play Infinite Flight Sim too? That's nice, Nabi. That's very, very nice. Wait, what is your name? Nibi or Naibi? I don't know. Tell me. Please tell me. Yeah. I can see the spellings, but is it pronounced Nibi or Naibi? Performance wise, yes, it cost me about maybe 70 something euros. Can't remember. Explain 12 is about 70 something euros. Is that expensive? I don't know. That's not 100,000 naira in Nigerian money. So I think that's fair. I think that's like really fair. I think that's fair. I genuinely think that's fair. That's fine actually. Because I am like a flight enthusiast. I like flight sims a lot. So I might actually try Explain as well. This is when I have enough money for it though. Yeah, I think I agree with you. I think I agree with you. The funny thing is, it's way cheaper in naira. Yeah, so I downloaded the demo, but my PC is too small to run it, so I just uninstalled it. It's actually, did it even come in? I don't think it's opened for one day. Yeah, X11 is too small. I think they increased the time to 60 minutes. What, the demo time? Alright, so we got our first autopilot plus sign right here. Um, so I'm just going to wait for the second one. Then I will close the same. X-Plane 11 has a lot of good stuff, including a modeled DN. Are you serious? DNMM is really good. That's interesting. That's actually very interesting. So if the demo time is 1 minute, yeah, that's good enough to check anything you want to check. I mean, is it enough? I think so. I don't know. Is it enough? Because sometimes, well, maybe it's enough. I don't know. I mean, you can go online and look at other people's review also. Yeah, I know it's the demo time. I'm just wondering if it's enough. That's interesting though. But the reason I like MSFS is you can get lots of free things from third party websites and just add it to MSFS, and you can actually just use it and you can fly and all of that. Right. So that's actually the real time. That was the real time you saw right there. It's enough, I think. When I bought X-Plane 12, the demo time then was like 10 minutes. Yeah, so I was wondering because with, well, it doesn't matter. I guess you can just go online and look at other people's review. I had to speedrun setting up the aircraft and taxi and take off exactly because the physics is like more important. So if I was the one, I would actually take off, turn around, and just land. Right? So yeah, I think the physics, checking on the physics is way more important. Way more important. Alright, so we're still here. I'm waiting for the next Autopilot Plus update and then we can just pretty much do the do. Okay, we're still here. I believe we're getting that second Autopilot Plus update very soon. What update? You mean the next update for? What update are you talking about? You mean the next update for Infinite Flight Sim? Oh, we got our next Autopilot Plus. That's nice. I think the next major update Infinite Flight Sim are going to be doing is light or weather simulation. Either light or weather simulation. It's going to be the next because they are actually talking about it. Okay, so this is what happens with the Autopilot Plus. Let me show you. So you can see two planes now. The blue one is my last save, right? So what that means is if I go ahead now and click on main menu, right, this flight will continue. I'm sure you know this flight will continue, and then I can come back anytime I like in 48 hours and do my landing anytime I like. Yeah, but here's a twist. If I don't allow that this last save appear twice, I will run out of fuel, right? I'll run out of fuel. But if I allow it appear twice, I can actually fly this particular flight for 24 hours straight. Of course, it won't count because the estimated time is just 10 hours, so it is going to count 10 hours. It won't count 24 hours, if that makes any sense. So I'm done with this flights now. So this is the autopilot, but if I turn it off now, it means this flight will not continue. So I'm going to keep it on and go to main menu. So yeah, actually very heavy, but we'll be fine. So as you can see, it's right here, except I delete it, right? So you see the time under it, it says 47 hours 59 minutes. So I just want to see the replay of my takeoff. Then I'll probably just end the stream and come back tomorrow. Come back tomorrow and do the landing. So the reason I'm ending the stream is I'm sure you know this is like 12:21 here in Nigeria. Since you're in Lagos, you understand what I'm saying. So I just want to sleep. And tomorrow, probably during the day, I will do a better stream. Right? This one is just I just want to do my landing, and because I want to do my landing, I also don't want to waste the video, so I just want to stream as well. That's why I actually plugged into this stream. All right, let's see that takeoff. I believe that takeoff was terrible. Let me see right here. Okay, I'm still here. All right, we're on the runway now. The ATC view is always the best to watch landings and takeoffs. The ATC view is always the best. I want to see from the outside what that wind did to me, because it's actually unfair. It's actually very, very unfair. All right, let's see this. So you see all the wobble in the aircraft. I really, really don't like that, but there's nothing I can do about it. It's just Infinite Flight Sim and how they have planned their flights. Okay, let me take off this interface completely. Off it goes. All right, let's see this takeoff. This is another thing. In Infinite Flight Sim, you get a very, very smooth lift off. Very smooth. You don't get these weird bounces you get in RFS. In RFS, there is this weird bounces. Hello, hello. We're here. We can hear you. We can hear you. We can hear you. You said you had a question, Nibi. What's your question? All right, that's pretty much it. I'll just play around just to wait for Nibi. I think Nibi has a question. So here's the thing, yeah. Even though I am on a saved flight, I can still do another flight, and the landing will count. That's the funny thing. The landing will still count. So I have like 19 landings now, and I need 25 to go to the next phase. Oh, how much hours have you been flying this 737 for? What's sick? You said that's sick. What's sick? Uh, do you mean the 737 alone? Or you mean this particular flight I just landed? If it's this particular flight, I probably did in total maybe 30-40 minutes. Yeah, like 40 minutes. The rest of the flight was done by the Autopilot Plus. If you don't know what the Autopilot Plus is, just ask AI. Ask AI what Autopilot Plus is on Infinite Flight Sim. You get your answer. It's actually, yeah, it's actually easy. Yeah, you can do two flights simultaneously, and the flying hours will count. The landings will count as well. Yeah. So what was I going to do? I've forgotten. I can't even see grade 3 here. These people are making me feel bad. Right. So I was saying you can come here, click on this, click on casual, click on OK, and do another flight. You can use a totally different aircraft. Let me do an A380. Just for fun. I'm not actually going to fly it. Wait. Did I do that? Ooh, we have all the A380s here. Why does Emirates get 3 liveries? Why is Emirates getting 3 liveries? All right, let me see. What airline should I do? The moment you talk about an A380, yeah, it's always weird to think of some other airline apart from the A3 the Emirates. When did I first join Infinite Flight Sim? That's a good question. That's 2024. That's 2024. I lost my account though. This is not my account. This is not my original account. I lost my account. So I'm going to go to ABJ, even though they say that the A380 cannot land here. All right, clear that. DNAA. So I lost my account recently. It was really weird for me. And when I reopened the SIM, I noticed that all my flying hours are gone. My flying hours right now on Infinite Flight Sim should be over 1,000 at least, right? But it's not. All thanks to that mistake that I made. So the beautiful thing about the A38 in this sim is it is actually well done. Like it is well done. You can even open the side glasses. You can come down to action, See, you can open that up right there. For some reason, I don't know why it's opening. Right, so you can go to the other side, you can do the exact same thing. Right, I remember one day I opened this and I forgot to close it, so I did the whole flight with the two glasses open, and from the outside it's actually very noticeable that it is opened. So it's very noticeable that it is opened. As you can see that right there, it's very noticeable that it's open, because if I close it, you see it's closed. You see, you actually see it's closed. If I close from the other side, you will also see it's closed. Right, that's just amazing. That's actually very beautiful. Anyways, that being said, this is all I'm doing today. I'm going to come back during the day, somewhere around 12 a.m. 12 p.m. tomorrow, and I'll be doing another flight. I'll probably be flying around the US. I'm going to be doing Southwest Airline. Maybe, I don't know, I'm not confirming anything. But I'm choosing Southwest Airline for one reason. It's you can get short flights there. You can get short flights there. Right. Thank you so much for joining. Please, I don't mind if you subscribe. Please, just give me one more subscriber. I will be very thankful if you do that for me. Oh, you're subscribed? Really? Wow, thank you so much. Thank you. All right, see you later, bro. Good night. You've been subscribed for a long time. That's nice. Thank you. We'll see you later. Bye. Cheers.